you cannot already tell, this one has a very special theme. If you did not know, I am a Directioner, a One Direction fan, a stan, and I have been ever since 2011. So I'm very excited to do this. And I decided to do my favorite album, which is 4. This is the last album with Zayn. So, yeah, that's sad. But it's gonna be happy. So, this is the image that I chose. It is from their album cover. It's the bottom photo. You know what? Let me do a poll. What's your favorite boy band? And let's do that teal blue. Can I put that somewhere else? Okay. There we go. Is it going? Okay. Yay! But I'm just very excited. I love One Direction so very much. If you didn't know, for every single live stream, my microphone is clipped to One Direction Our Moment. This is my favorite perfume. So yeah. Oh, another new addition to my live streams. So every Tuesday, I'm doing something ASMR based like this, and so I'm on my mobile phone. I mean, I'm always streaming from my phone, but Fridays I have a different photo, and it says on my pewter. So I just think it's funny. Anyways, let's just get into this. So that image is actually the lower one there. This is my notebook. It's from 8th grade, so it's old. But yeah, I'm very excited, and let's just hop right into this. So I'm thinking that I'm going to color the boys in how they are there, and then for the background I definitely want to include those cool, it looks like a leaf pattern, but I don't really know what that is. But I will just make that, I'm thinking, because Harry's wearing green, he's the only one wearing green, I don't know why he wants to stand out, but I'm going to do a similar green in the background, maybe some orange to contrast with the blue. I think it will look pretty cool. But yeah, I just threw a little Q&A up there. Who is your favorite boy band? Mine is One Direction. I've had the One Direction infection. Move that over. There we go. This is my limited edition, the Ultimate Edition. Back when Target used to make these, and then you would get like 5 extra songs. Yeah, you get exclusive bonus tracks. So I just had to show this off. I'm a true stan. Well, thank you. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. So yeah, let's just get started. I think I'm gonna start with the hair. We're gonna be using like, his hair kind of looks silver there, so I gotta figure out what I'm gonna use. I don't really have like a light blonde. I guess I do. We'll just try something. So that'll be for Niall. Louis and Harry have more of a warm tone brown. This one is perfect. Thank you. Thank you for the love. Zayn, his hair is like very dark. Do I have a cool tone brown though? That's the question. We don't have a great selection of neutrals, but the Backstreet Boys, let's go. Maybe I'll do this one. And then I can do some black in his hair as well. Okay, I think we are all set. Now Niall, his hair is actually brunette naturally. He's been bleaching it. So let's start out with sepia. I'm just going to do the sides there. Obviously, these colors are not going to be a perfect match, but we're just going to roll with what we have. And I know this is going to be very yellow. Sorry, Niall. But yeah, I'm doing 4. This is their 4th album. It is my favorite album of theirs. Just the best. That looks very silly right now. Maybe I'll add a touch of black. I feel like that'll help. Okay, good. That does look better. Okay. His hair still looks silly. Maybe I'll do like a little ombre type of thing. Okay. Okay, that kind of looks good. Ish. Okay. For Louis, he definitely has more of a warmer, chocolatey toned hair. Honestly, this is perfect. Sepia, once again. But I have been a One Direction stan since 2011. That is absolutely wild. But yeah, I just love their music. I grew up with them. They just rock my world. So I know that's not the same photo. That's actually the photo, but I don't know. Yo, why does his neck look like that? Oh my god. Who did that? Who drew that on him? That's rude. Well, anywho. Okay. Harry, let's give him this hair. Ever since the very beginning, Zayn has been my favorite. And I guess funny, not really funny, but his music is also my favorite, like his solo music. I love R&B. He's got some good tunes. Okay, I will be using copper for Liam. Gosh, R.I.P. I guess. I don't know if I'm getting any directioners watching this, but I'm just gonna say now, I'm not mourning him at all because he was a terrible person in his last few years. So, that's that. But, okay, for Zayn, he does have some brown, but it's mostly, I'm gonna do black. Let's go in with that. I might need to sharpen my crayons soon, but luckily this thing has a sharpener on the back. I think that's the perfect mix. Okay. Harry's hair is still... I'll do some black in that too. Okay, that looks good. Now, onto their clothes. For whatever reason, Harry is just sticking out like a sore thumb with his green. Pardon me, my spring allergies. I feel like that would be good. Then he also has like this kind of lime green. I don't know if you can quite see with the pattern there, but I'm just going to start doing little squiggles, little dots, I guess. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Then going in with asparagus, I just used green-yellow for the dots. And now filling this in with asparagus. I love asparagus. Right now, I'm watching Love is Blind, season 7? Yeah. Oh my gosh. The drama in that show is something else. And people, they're like, not all of them, but most of them are hypocrites. Like this one girl, I'm not gonna spoil anything really, but she's like, I made you from a boy into a man. And I laughed out loud when she said that. Like, girl, you are 26 years old. I don't know what you're thinking. Like, yeah, the guy she's with is very immature. Like, he doesn't even know how to cook pasta. Like, geez Louise. He's 28. And it's wild. But, yeah, she's like, you're so immature. But then, like, the jokes that she makes, I'm like, girl, are you in high school? It's just something else. Okay. His shirt needs to be a tad darker, so I'm gonna take pine green. I'll just do that. Like where there would be a shadow, maybe. Okay. And then let's just do, I don't really know how I would do definition with his look. Maybe we can do some gray. For Zayn. And then he has some of the pants as well. I'm not gonna bother with their tattoos. Like, some of them are visible, but oh my god, why did I think that that was a tattoo? Niall does not have tattoos. Well, at this time he didn't. I don't even know if he has tattoos right now. I just think back to when they were on Saturday Night Live. Wait, was it? No, The Late Late Show with James Corden. Yucky. But, and then they did the tattoo roulette game, and boy oh boy, Niall was about to be chosen to get a tattoo. But in the end, Harry got it, and I used to be a Harry girl. I don't know. I abandoned Zayn because, I don't know, I was just into Harry. But now I'm not anymore, and I'm back to being a Zayn girl. But, yeah, he got a late, late tattoo. But I think he covered it up anyways. I mean, I would too. I would not want that on me. But yeah. I highly recommend listening to this album for, it is their 4th album, but many people, myself included, we just think that that was like foreshadowing for Zayn leaving. But yeah, that was literally one of the worst days of my life. Like, at that time, it was the worst day of my life, but I've had worse days now. But him leaving, literally, it broke my heart. I remember finding out at school, and then, like, everyone else knew that I was, like, the directioner, and so they're like, oh my god, Kelly, Like, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I think I'm gonna stop breathing. But yeah, I had a panic attack in the bathroom, and then my teacher came and just said, Kelly, it's gonna be okay. Oh my god. What a time. Okay. I tried to show the creases in his clothing, but it's kind of difficult there. But then he also has black pants. So let me try and... I mean, it's just going to look like a onesie at this point, but it's literally the same shade of black. The boys, like, they do... Well, they did kind of coordinate their outfits, but they really don't. Like, they kind of go, but they don't. I don't know what Harry was thinking. Zayn, like, yeah, he's matching with the black, but I think he would have looked good with, like, a jean vest or something, too. Just to break up all the black, you know? Maybe I'll have to call him up and be like, hey, let me help style you. I think he's single still. I hope. I mean, I want the best for him, but I hope he is. Okay, I think that's okay. Alrighty. So, let me find... They're all wearing slightly different shades of blue. That would definitely be for Niall's shirt. Dang, I don't really have, like, the right blues. Definitely not. Well, this is unfortunate. We're just gonna make the best with what we have. Okay, let me do Niall's shirt. I didn't even draw where his sleeve ends. Did I even draw his shoulder? I guess his shoulder is not showing. Okay. So he barely has a sleeve on that arm. Let me just do it here. That's like the perfect match. I didn't draw his collar. Hold on. Where did it go? My gosh, okay. He needs a collar to his shirt. And if you're interested how I make these, well, this coloring book has a bunch of like random designs like that, and I honestly find them to be kind of boring. So I pull up whatever image I want to do on my laptop. I turn the brightness all the way up, and then I almost said I glue it. No, I just tape it to the top so it's stable, and then I will take a pencil and trace it, and then I will go in with a fine point marker and just trace it. And it seems to be working out very well. But I am so excited for next week's coloring page. I'll show you once I'm done coloring Niall here. But if you like Despicable Me, if you like the Minions, specifically the movie Minions Rise of Gru, you are going to want to catch next week's live stream at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday. That is one of my favorite Illumination movies. Like, oh my god, I just love Illumination. And if you want to know my other favorite Illumination movies, then you should check out my animated movie tier list series. Maybe I should do more of a gray. Oh wait, that's kind of perfect. Okay. So let's just... Oh, I forgot his pocket. He has a little pocket. Okay. That was gonna really bother me. Okay. So I'm just using Cadet Blue. I don't know why this is like not pigmented. What the heck? Hello? You better work. Gotta make sure not to color his arm. What the heck? It's like the color is just not coloring. Okay. Well, I guess no one's even watching right now, but oh, someone is watching now. So next week we are going to do this photo, and I'm so excited. I love the minions, they're so cute. And this is from The Rise of Gru. This is last week's, if you want to check it out. But yeah, I just am really digging these coloring pages. Okay, Louis is wearing a gray shirt, so I'm gonna go in with gray. And then he has black pants. I guess he can't even see his pants there. Okay, so where's his leg? Just right there, I guess? It's hard to tell. I'm gonna make Zayn's pants just dark. I tried to show some wrinkles, but I don't know. He just needs more contrast in his outfit. Okay, Niall. I have no idea what color of pants he's wearing. Maybe it shows him in here. He has a Niall page. Oh my gosh. I'm just making a mess over here. Oh my god, they're so quirky. That photo made me go feral when I was younger. Just thought I'd let you know. Okay, well, maybe he's wearing like gray skinny jeans, I don't know. But I just love how he's flexing. Okay. So let's give him gray pants. Okay. Harry has dark gray. So I'm gonna do... Really? Okay, well I guess I'm gonna do cadet blue. And it barely even shows up for whatever reason. And then Liam also has black pants. He has a little rip in his pants I didn't even notice. And then when it comes to coloring their skin, I mean, like, this has 96 colors in there, but when you look at them, it really is not like a great selection. So, we're just gonna make the best with what we have. Okay. Well, Liam also has a black shirt. And then I'm just gonna do this for like, I'm gonna try to do some shading. I don't know if that'll work out well, but we'll just try. Yeah, this is like the perfect denim blue. Turquoise blue. And then it kind of ombres into wild blue yonder. Just a lighter blue. More of a gray blue. And then, well, I guess we can do all of that for Liam. Let me not get his arm. A video idea that I came up with well over a year ago, and I just haven't gotten to because, I don't know. I just prioritize other videos, but I really do want to get it out soon. But I was thinking, like, I would dress up as a certain X Factor judge, and then I would like rewatch and actually judge the boys and their not interviews. Why can't I think of the word? I don't know, their first performance for the X Factor, because I can already tell you I would have let Zayn in, I would have let Liam in, but those three boys, I don't know. I do not know. But yeah, I think that would just be fun. And it's always it's fun to dress up as other people and reminisce. Okay, Harry also has a black hat. I don't know who styled him. I think I'm going to add some black to his pants as well, because I just could not find the perfect in-between shade. I'll just do a light layer. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. So their clothes are all colored. Now it is time for their skin. Okay. Looking at this, not much variation, but also, do I even have a color that would work? Like, that's very orange. That's like a foundation that oxidizes, you know? Dang! Can I even use any of these? Or are they all just gonna be like a white void? Because even in here, there's like nothing that would work. Well, dang. Maybe I'll just leave them white for now and then I'll start coloring everything else. I don't know. Okay. So I was thinking that I would make this blue, and then the background I'm going to take some of that green and then put like pops of orange, just so it can be a good contrast with the blue. So let me pull out those colors now. Honestly, let's do a few different oranges. And then, oh wait, I already have those greens out. Okay. I feel like that is a good mix. So, for 4, I'm thinking, what am I thinking? Because the One Direction logo is always black and white. So should I just do that? But there's already so much black there, you know? Maybe I'll just start coloring the background. And then we'll see what else we can do. So I'm going to be using asparagus, pine green, bittersweet, and macaroni and cheese. I have never seen macaroni and cheese be that color. Makes no sense to me. Okay. Let's, whoopsie, sorry. So obviously there's a lot of fine lines, haha, like Harry's album. Okay. But yeah, we're just gonna start. And hopefully this ends up looking pretty good. So I'm thinking maybe I can like ombre these oranges together. I'm trying to stay in the lines here. They're just so little. You won't be able to stay in between the lines. Yeah, I'm really trying here. mean, I usually go out of the lines anyway. I try my best, but with crayons, it is very difficult. And then I'm going to go back to the macaroni and cheese for, oh my gosh, for a slightly different orange. I was about to say crayons are hard to stay between the lines. Yeah, this is just a little challenge, I guess. Oh my gosh, I'm really trying here. And I feel like some of the crayons, depending on the color, they're just kind of crumbly. I don't know why. Going back to the macaroni and cheese. What is your guys' favorite macaroni and cheese? Like from a restaurant or from a certain box brand? Or do you make your own homemade mac and cheese? I personally have been hooked on Annie's mac and cheese, the white cheddar. Oh my god. I don't know what they do to that, but it is the best mac and cheese I've had in a hot minute. But I don't know how long ago it was, but they came out with protein mac, so it just has more protein, but it is so yummy. I mean, it's just like double the amount of butter. That's probably why, but it is so good. Wonderful flavor. I love how creamy it is, and I could finish the entire pot. It's so good. But I used to have my all-time favorite mac and cheese from a restaurant that does not even exist anymore, unfortunately. I apologize for the background noise. But yeah, that restaurant does not exist anymore. And if I would have known they were going out of business, I would have asked for their recipe. Because they used penne noodles, which hold all of the sauce in there. And it's just so good. It was so good. But another, oh, Olive wants to come in. My cat. Uno momento. Come in. Okay. She does not want to come in, but that's okay. But I was saying, a restaurant that has a similar mac and cheese, I don't know if they still do, but they did at least 10 years ago, is Outback Steakhouse. They had a really good mac and cheese. I don't know if they still do. I have not eaten there in a very hot minute. Gosh. Olive, you didn't want to come in. She's a very indecisive cat. But before I ever tried white cheddar mac and cheese, my all-time favorite was just regular schmegular Kraft macaroni and cheese. I mean, it's still good. I get it when I go to Chili's. um, I get that with broccoli, and it is so good. That was like my go-to meal growing up. Whenever we would go out somewhere, I would get mac and cheese and broccoli. But I just love Chili's and how they make their broccoli because it's always perfectly steamed. If they don't steam it, I don't want it. um, but they don't even put butter on it, they just do salt and pepper. But they do so much and it's so good. But yeah, and then I would always get the Kraft macaroni and cheese. It's just so good. I'm thinking maybe, because I'm gonna fill in these empty spots with the green, these greens. Maybe I could do like the opposite in there so I can make the lines green and then fill it in with orange. Maybe? I don't know. I feel like that could look pretty cool. It's hard to cover. It's hard to color the curved lines. Oh my god. Hopefully that looks okay. Thank you. Okay, I will do that then. Like, I kind of had a plan going in with this, but then the more I thought about it, I'm like, do I want to do that? But I'm glad I figured that out. Okay, I'm gonna do a bit more of bittersweet. Oh gosh, I'm going outside the lines here. If you hear a ticking in the background, I have one of those solar-powered little, like, waving figurines in my window. So if you hear the tapping, that's what it is. But it's a little skeleton with a hat, and I've had it up there since October, but I just like it because it's really cute. And it just dances in the sun. Well, I guess let's keep talking about One Direction. So, this album 4 has all of these amazing songs, and I highly recommend checking it out if you like soft rock, classic rock, groovy tunes. This is by far, in my own personal opinion, their best album. It's too good. Literally every song is so good, there are no skips. Oh my gosh, Olive. Olive. Okay, I'm gonna try and let her in one more time. Okay, you want to see her? Here she is. Hi, baby. Say hello. Do you want to go on my bed? Just chill out, baby, okay? Alrighty. Aw, now she's laying in the sun. Olive, the people love you and they think you're so cute. Don't do it, Olive. Don't. She loves to walk across my laptop. I don't know why. Oh my gosh. She can be a little menace. But back to coloring. Why is that line so thick? Okay. This coloring book was a gift, so I did not. Oh, Olive, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. She is. Olive! Stop. 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 Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh my god. She wants me to open my window, but it is literally 30 degrees outside. Fahrenheit. She is a silly girl. I'm not gonna open the window. It's too cold. Okay. I think she's chilled out now. Hopefully. Olive, just lay down. Lay in the sun. My gosh, that line is so thick, and this line is like a quarter of a centimeter. Oh my god, speaking of centimeters, I don't know if we have any Star Trek fans in the chat today, but if there are, you will love my next video. And I'm talking about centimeters because I made my very own Star Trek Starfleet brooch, and I made it exactly to size, so it is 4.5 by 5.5 centimeters, and I'm so proud of how it turned out. It looks good. I gotta toot my own horn. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I can show you a little sneak peek if you want to see. I mean, that's just what I cut out, but if you can tell, that's the size. But I made it all yesterday. I'm very proud of myself because sometimes I can procrastinate when it comes to doing crafts. But yeah, I got it all done yesterday. So I upcycled a pin, and then I used cardboard to make the actual brooch shape and everything. And then I used air dry clay to make it 3-dimensional, and then I painted it silver. And I think it looks very good. So I'm excited to show that off. But yeah, oh, right now I'm using asparagus and pine green. Like Chris Pine. Captain Kirk? Okay. But yeah, I'm very excited for that, and I'm gonna film that video today. Yay! You can't wait to see. I hope you enjoy. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be a cosplay and a makeup tutorial, and I'm gonna do 2 outfit reveals. So yeah, I'm very excited. I think this was a good color combo choice. I have not said this yet, but I hope everyone is having a terrific Tuesday. I hope the sun is shining, and if it's not, I hope you have a lovely day, anyways. I really want to go outside and just get started on my garden, but it is way too cold for that. And oi oi, I'm just so eager to get started. This will be my first year, like, actually planning out a garden. Why is that smearing? Okay. But yeah, I'm very excited. And I'm planning a flower bed and then like a produce bed. So it's gonna have fruits and veggies. And this past week, a neighbor gave me some seedling trays. And so I can use those to start planting my strawberries. And then I'm gonna do lettuce and bell pepper, and it's just gonna be a whole lot of fun. And I will film some of this because I want to. Should I do inside of the letters? Maybe I'll do that like the opposite again. Make that orange. Okay. um, I'll do more of this. But I'm very excited to do that. And for the flower bed, I'm gonna do all native, non-invasive, and pollinating flowers so that we can feed all of the bees and butterflies and hummingbirds and even bats, because we do get some bats in the summer. But yeah, I really wanted to make like I'm calling it like a pollinator's paradise. That's my name for it. Well, obviously I always want to help the earth and help all the creatures that live on it, but more so because there has been so much construction and deforestation around me, and it is so depressing. But of course, all of these animals are losing their habitat, they're losing their home, and they're losing their food resources as well. So, this is one way that I can help them, and I just hope it all goes well. It's just sad to talk about. Sorry to be a Debbie Downer. Okay. Let me fix that there. Okay. So I did everything outside the letters, and then I'm going to go back and do the opposite. Oh man, that was outside of the lines. I really apologize for my voice. Oh my god. I sound like I've been smoking for decades. It is just those spring allergies. Oh, I forgot that down there. Okay, I think I got all that. Okay, I like it. That's groovy. Okay. And today I'm sipping from my Wonder Woman cup. Okay. I'm just going to get started on the background there with asparagus and pine green. I'm trying to stay in the lines here. I just need to sharpen my crayons. We get some nice ASMR background noise with silverware. This kind of looks like stained glass, which I love. But also the pattern that I chose really does match the vibe of the album. So, pat on the back for that. That's literally the same color, so I should have put that on top. Oh well. Okay, oh well. I'll just remember to do that down here. Oh, I forgot. My gosh, how did I forget all that? Well, okay, I think we're good now. I'll do that there. Oh man. Oh my god. Wow. think this is the last piece in the background. Right? Yeah. Oh my god. That took forever. Okay. I'm gonna do the same within the lettering, but I think I might leave that white. I don't know. I don't know. My gosh. Forgot a lot of these. Oh my goodness. That took some time. Okay. I think I am gonna leave that white. Should I do orange lines throughout them or no? No, I'll leave it. But I am going to go back in with black and try to even some of this out. Okay, let me grab a pencil. Today is the 25th. 3, 25, 25. Okay! Yay! I'm so glad I got this done. I like it. I think it looks pretty snazzy. Yes, I did go outside the lines, but oh well. I really hope you guys enjoyed this stream today. I know I sure did. Let me make sure everything goes back in the right spot here. I want to thank you all for joining me today. I hope you had fun. I hope you could kick back and relax and enjoy this coloring. And I hope to see you next week. Here's a little sneak peek what we're going to do next Tuesday. We are doing The Minions Rise of Gru, one of my favorite Illumination movies. But yeah, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Especially leave a like, that really helps with the algorithm, and it lets the algorithm know that, hey, this content is cool, and it'll help get more people to watch it. So, that would be much appreciated. But yeah, and make sure these all go back in the right spot here. One more, there we go. Okay, please be sure to visit the links in my bio to learn more about what's happening in Palestine, Sudan, the Congo, and East Turkestan. And remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and be kind to the earth. And as always, this is a safe space for everyone. So, I appreciate you joining me today, and I will see you next week.